So our boy Dylan, we've all been like hibernating for like the past year since the pandemic started, and after the pandemic's over, kind of over, this man finally gets the coronavirus, bro. He gets the COVID, bro. Like, what kind of shit is that, man? What kind of
Itis.
shit is
It
that?
was it was after I go to a job for 1 week. Not even a week. It was a half a week. I went for a half a week and I someone there has it and I get exposed and oh man, it's a whole thing, but
This man has been
fucking
hibernating this whole entire
sucks.
time. Been hibernating this
Yeah.
whole entire time. Goes out for like a day or two. Fucking gets the Rona, bro.
That's
At least you can eat
insane.
an onion now, right?
No, you
Uh
have your taste right.
He's so
I still have like most of my taste. I'd say it's not
Damn, you
like
got the itis and it's not even worth it.
yeah, it's not, yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Welcome back to the Boolin podcast, where we talk about random shit that you might like. We have a special guest, and I always say special guest, but this one's super special. No, I'm kidding. Um, uh, he's a good friend of mine, a brother of mine. His name is Richard Acevedo, one of the smartest kids that I know. Super smart, and he's definitely a hard worker. That is very not a lot of people see that of him, and he's such a sweet kid, you know, behind doors. But other than that, he could be a dickhead sometimes. But nah, but
You know,
it's all love. It's all love, and I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, and I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to hop on and chat with us for a bit.
yes, sir. I appreciate your time as well. I am a dickhead.
Call him a dickhead straight off the bat. That's
Nah,
something, Andy.
it's just like the friendship, even with Izzy. Like, when we say shit or the way we introduce ourselves, and we say this is it's coming out of love and just the relationship that we have is so close that it doesn't hurt us, and we know that we're joking around.
That's true. That's true. When we are here as the boys, we dick around too much. We dick it to each other, but at the end of the day, we love each other no matter what. And no homo, no homo, guys, no homo.
Nah, for us
Yo,
is
I
extra
took off my
homo.
socks. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't have socks either, bro. This is kind of scary.
It's a little sus.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. I know Michael had a couple of things he wanted to talk to you about. Before we get into that, I definitely want to share a little bit of how me and Richard met, and just like some stories that I remember from us in high school. So again, I met Richard in the weightlifting room, but we didn't meet, or I knew of him, but we didn't meet till after he graduated. I remember this one story. What's that teacher's name? She's in science. Uh,
Aquino?
I think so. And I had her class for that period, and you came in to that class to do some work and stuff like that. And I was talking to you, so excited about weightlifting. I just did a PR, all this stuff, and you did not bother. You didn't mind no business. But it was like I was talking to the wall, and I got in trouble for me talking so much. And
I remember that now.
yeah, like I was so emotional. I
Bro,
loved it.
bro, this kid was going on and on. He was like, "Yeah, man, I want to hit this by next week, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do that." And I was like, "Yep." And I was just doing my work
yeah.
because like I had assignments that I had to complete in order to like not have to be physically in that class because I'd be skipping that class to go to weightlifting or whatever, and I had to cram. He was over there just, bro, one day I'm gonna have bigger numbers than you. Blah 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 blah. Like literally, this was when he couldn't
Did
lift
I?
more than me, bro.
But did I?
Yo, I mean, yeah, he got there. He got there. Now this kid squats damn near 400 pounds. Whatchamacallit, benching almost 315 now. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's been a fat minute, so I don't know about them numbers no more. But it
Nah,
was it
yeah.
was really crazy how he used to have so much more hair. He had a whole ass ponytail. And then like his build was just completely different. Weightlifting hit him like a brick, completely changed him. He didn't have a beard back then either. That's why it was hard to like
Sure.
the transition from when I didn't know him to when I actually knew him. It was pre and post beard. That's where you gotta like put the timeline for knowing me. It's like instead of AD, is it? No, it's BC. Instead, it's BB before beard, and then
Before
after the
beard.
damn beard, AD.
After the damn beard.
Yo. Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
literally, after that, like that was one moment. But then afterwards, we had a friend group of it was me, Richard, Izzy, and then somebody else. And we 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 no longer hang out with that person, so I don't want to bring up his name. So we were all a friend, and they knew each other, but I didn't know him like that. And but we would hang out all together, and then we started becoming good friends and growing that friendship. And the moment where it was this year where our relationship has like we gotten really close, and it's when we got introduced to business, and you brought me to your journey as well. And that's when we started growing a bond and we truly got to know each other. We spent a lot of time together. We talked and we share a lot of moments together. So that's where we're up to date now. Yeah,
Yo, I
that's
would
that's
say
when we got close.
I'll say for Rishi, we all, I think we all of us, like, not all of us, I think for Dylan, except for Dylan, that we all were in the same high school. And this motherfucker was it was like a smart ass, bro. Every time the teacher would ask a question, this motherfucker raising his hand, the first one, be like, I know the answer. It goes like a full on explanation about explaining what the question was. And he was like, yeah, I know it. I was
I was
laugh, I was
cocky.
laugh. Yeah. Oh man. But since I want to get more into like the conversation because I have some few questions for you, Richard. I know Andy
Sure.
knows a lot about you, and I know a little bit more about you as well. Um, I know you're an ambitious person. I know you like to achieve bigger things in life. And one thing I want to get out today of conversation is what is something that you want to accomplish in life? What is that? What is your driving force for that accomplishment you want to achieve in life?
Something big that I want to do is make sure when I wake up, let's say 5 years from now, and it's morning time, I want to make sure that I'm not punching someone else's clock. I want to make sure that if I want to just randomly take a day off, I have the freedom and the ability and the power over my own schedule. Just be like, you know what? I deserve today off. I've been working hard, blah, blah, blah. I want to make sure that I have enough different streams of income. It doesn't have to be, oh, I have this huge source and then these 12 little 8 things. It could be a bunch of somewhat big income sources or whatever. It just depends on everybody's like passions and stuff like that. But I want to have a couple different streams of income, some passive, some not so passive, so that in those non-passive ones, I could really grind my ass off if I need extra money to do things, you know? Um, but like the end goal would be just financial freedom, not having to punch a clock for somebody else, being able to help as many people as I can, and just do it while being happy. You know, at the end of the day, everybody should strive to be happy, and you shouldn't tie your happiness to someone else's dream just because it fits in their pocket. You should definitely look to fill yourself over everybody else. In one way or another, I am saying, like, to anybody that is listening, be selfish for yourself because at the end of the day, you have your own back physically and mentally. Like, no matter what happens when the shit hits the fan, you're always going to be stuck with yourself. Always understand that and always move with that mindset. You need to take care of number one, and then you can help others. Because at the end of the day, you have to look at it like with the airplane scenario. Always help yourself put your oxygen max on first, or else you're useless when you're turning blue in the face trying to help somebody get theirs on and you both die. So always get yours first and then help somebody out because you're no use to them if you can't even help yourself. So my end goal would definitely be just make sure I have my mask on, and then my driving force is being able to put that mask on for other people once I'm settled.
That's a good analysis. That's really good.
Well said, and I'm glad that you said that because I've slowly and recently been doing that. I I feel bad sometimes to be selfish, and I put a lot of people in front of like I put other people happiness or just putting them first, other than myself, and I saw no results. I wasn't seeing like what I wanted to see, and I stopped doing that. I started putting myself first. I don't care how other people feel. I only care about how I feel, how I'm doing things, And I realized during that, a lot of people stopped reaching out to me. A lot of people weren't talking to me, and I've come to the acceptance of like I completely understand that, and I'm happy. Right now, I'm super happy. I'm in the state of creating. I'm creating so many things, and it's awesome. I'm so happy where I'm at now, and I'm super excited that I chose me over everybody.
That's good. That's good. Okay, this is kind of a little bit creative right here. I want to ask, what would be one thing that you will change about yourself? It could be anything.
All right. Besides height, the number thing that I would
Oh, penis. No, I'm kidding. Which height?
besides any unit of measurement, vertically or horizontally, um, I think the number one thing that I would change is that's a hard one to think on now. You threw that out there, and now it's just like oh, duh, duh, duh. Um,
I told you
I'm
guys,
pretty
special.
sure. I'm pretty satisfied with a lot of myself. I would say I would destroy procrastination because at the end of the day, that's something that destroys not only someone's internal self and their own life. That procrastination has destroyed civilizations in the sense of being prepared for certain disasters and stuff like that. But if you want to think in a micro scale, just of self, um, definitely procrastination has gotten in the way of a lot of things for me. I can, without a doubt, say procrastinate on as much as I've procrastinated on, I would have gotten a lot more done and I would be in a completely different state. Not that I haven't been moving and stuff like that. It's just at the end of the day, there's always room for improvement somewhere. And I could see my time management. Sometimes I'll just put a little bit too much time in for sleep because I love me some sleep. And then sometimes I just let TikTok grab a hold of me. And I'm like, all right, it's only gonna be like 9 by the time I get off, and then it's 1 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, gotta go to sleep. So I would definitely say procrastination is something that I would change for myself, and something that I have been working on recently, doing a sort of like dopamine detox, getting rid of a bunch of those outside distractions. Because at the end of the day, like everybody loves a micro win, but there's so much time that's consumed by just getting a couple more likes, getting a couple more views, getting a couple more people to swipe up on your Instagram story or whatever like that. There's so many little bitty tiny wins that when you compare it to a real actual solid success, like let's say somebody closing a deal with real estate, let's say somebody closing a deal with a brand ambassador or something like that, getting some sort of sponsorship, those are really big. It's not something that happens every single day. And that's the thing. Everybody wants to be able to win every single day. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, you have to lose a lot, you have to fail a lot. Every failure is just one of the bricks that are laid down on the road to success. And it takes a lot of bricks to get down a piece of road. Like, even if you made a little sidewalk, it takes a lot of failures just to get a good amount of length there. So, fail hard, fail big. At the end of the day, like, yeah, I don't want to just run off in the tangent.
No, it was good. Like progression is very it's so important. A lot of people don't see progression. Uh, they only see the beginning and they only see the end. Like they usually don't see what's in the middle, and that's one thing that I've recently have been implementing in my life, and especially with this podcast. From episode 1 to episode 5 now, nobody has seen so much. We've improved so much, and I'm proud of everybody here. Like what Dylan does with editing, what Michael does with thumbnails, what Chris has been doing with the TikToks, and just all the topics that we're bringing in, and just the layout of everything and the way we're planning things. It has improved massively, and a lot of people don't see that. They don't see how much work we've put in it behind the scenes and how much more work we're gonna put in, and a progression is it's great. And that's one thing that I said when I wanted to start a podcast. I wanted to have a whole set for it, a whole studio, and it took my I never started it because I didn't have all these things. But I was like, okay. Chris was like, yeah, I want to start a podcast as well. Awesome. We could do it through Discord. I was like, what? We could do it through Discord. I was like, okay, perfect. We planned it, we set it up, and we started it. The first episode probably wasn't the best in high production, but don't worry. By the 50th, by the 100th episode, you this will be one of the best podcasts there is because we're gonna progress and it's gonna become better and better and better.
Facts.
Yeah, one thing, you guys keep mentioning TikToks. I feel like me and Chris have gotten very, very addicted to TikTok, and I think Rich is a part of that culture as well. Literally, I will be like lay in bed watching TikTok, and they'll be like, I'll go to bed like around 10 or 11, and I just see the clock, and I'm like, fuck, it's 2 in the morning. I'm just going to TikTok, sending TikTok to Chris, and TikTok, and then Chris sending me back TikTok, and I was like, bro, it's 2 in the morning, we're gonna sleep. Bro, I lose a lot of sleep sometimes because of TikTok. Not gonna lie, it's an addiction. It's an
Yeah.
addiction.
Bro, what
You
happened
have
last
that
night?
TikTok garden?
What happened?
Oh, do you have the garden with TikTok?
Oh my
No,
god.
what is that?
Bro,
Jesus
there it's
Christ.
it's a charity thing, bro. You grow some digital food and then they donate it on your behalf.
Oh, I had not heard about that.
Bro, he's
No.
texted me, yo, I need some drops, bro. I need some drops. I ignore it. I ignore it. But you know who we need to get on TikTok? We gotta get Dylan on TikTok. This man does not have TikTok. Dude, I was the same. I was like, bro, I would never, ever hop on that TikTok trend.
I was there.
I'm on that TikTok trend. We need you. Yo,
I don't
just
have
download it, bro.
any social media, so no.
I know. That's
Go
the thing.
through my link so I get 500 drops.
What a
Yo,
guy, bro.
this guy.
You
No.
talk about me. You talk about me taking every chance,
I gotta take care of number one, and that's my garden.
bro. But yeah, man, we definitely gotta get you on TikTok. It's I the thing I don't like about TikTok is I hop on TikTok to watch event like to see funny videos, and when there's an event that happens, like the NBA finals just happened, it just finished, and that's the only thing I see on TikTok. I'm like, I get it, whatever, it happened.
That's yours,
Like, where the
bro.
funny videos? Like, I like the like I like the team who won, but it's like okay, there's too much. Like, or when they
Yo,
happened with the White House and stuff like that, I was just
yo,
like, oh my god,
yo, Dylan, aren't you tired of seeing videos of Giannis? Giannis, freaking, you scroll every time to your thing, you just see freaking
So,
him everywhere.
so
Chick-fil-A
okay,
50-piece nuggets, you know.
bro. So literally the day after the Bucks won, um, I go on YouTube and like I watch some like basketball stuff here and there, but literally every other video on my recommended was Giannis going to Chick-fil-A, Giannis letting a fan touch his trophy, Giannis freaking this, Giannis that, bro. Like I the entire day, like I would refresh the fucking recommended, and I would keep seeing Giannis every fucking where, bro. Like I love Giannis, like I'm glad he won, but like fuck, man, I don't give a shit. like,
It's over. It happened. Let it
like
go. Oh, that's funny.
Yo, it's to the Magic now? To the Magic, Chris?
Nah,
Oh
relax.
yeah,
he
bro.
wouldn't. I don't think Giannis would do that either.
I know you knew Chris, you knew Richard, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, sorta. We met the first time like in middle school.
Odyssey, bro.
Yeah, and our moms would like they had a friend. They both had a friend, and then they met.
Is this Giannis?
No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
No, no,
G
no, no.
I A N N I S.
Why did this get so loud?
Be
We met.
honest.
So we met like that, and I mean, me and him didn't really talk too much because I've always been more into games. This man recently just got into games.
Yeah, I'm super
So
late to that.
yeah, so didn't really talk too much, but I'd always see him around like in high school, throughout middle school and throughout high school. So
Yeah, it was always that passerby kind of relationship with him. We would just see each other, just hey, all the time. Like there wasn't really anything to super duper talk about, just because like I wasn't like growing up and stuff like that, my parents were like super against me getting into any scene sort of like video game, this, that, the next thing, because they were like, that's gonna rot your brain. And look at how I turned out. I'm kidding.
Special.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm super late to the gaming, like everything. I still play just FPS for the most part. Like Apex, Fortnite was my first video game.
Yeah.
What an experience,
Terrible.
right, Chris?
Terrible first start. First game.
But I'm glad.
season-
I'm glad he got the
started on
Xbox.
season
To be
2.
honest, we got to play and spend more time because I was always a gamer. So, and
Yeah.
like with me and Izzy, we would play, and then it would just be like, then Richie would be left out. I'm like, damn it.
Yo, Richie,
Yeah, and then yeah,
what rank are you on Apex now? Do you still play it?
I don't play ranked.
Dang.
Smart.
I've been level 500 for a fat while though. I've
That's
been
crazy.
playing Rocket League more lately though. Like I was doing the 1v1 duels for like maybe an hour and a half today, and I won out of I think I played like 20 games. Out of all that, I only lost like 2, and I was just being toxic, bro. Like
What a
I'm
save!
not. Yes, yes. I dropped that over and over and over because like
You're
there'd
the
be
people I
so
hate.
many like side swipe hits
It's like my
into
brother.
the goal because like it was gonna roll right past, but then I just boost, boop, and it'd be over the kid, under the kid, like whatever he was doing, opposite. Turn it around. There was this one where it almost went to my goal. I did a backflip to like go over the ball, boosted to push it right out, and then just straight through to my goal. I clipped it. He's gonna be mad.
He's
Like,
gonna be
I-
mad.
What a save.
over and over. I swear, bro. It was super
Oh
toxic.
my
It felt great. But like on the receiving end, the 2 or 3 that I lost, I got those guys. What a save, what a save, what a save, right back. And I was like, wait till I get you, but I couldn't get them. I got one of them one time and I spammed it, but right after that, he spammed way worse.
That's the thing, man. They get you back. They can be as toxic as you, man. It's horrible. Cause I do it. I hate when somebody does it. So when I score, I just spam it. I'm like, you want to be toxic? I can be toxic too.
So, keep that same energy, bitch.
Keep that same energy.
The same energy. Yeah, y'all toxic.
Well, what game other than Rocket League? It would just be Apex, right?
Yeah, Rocket League, Apex. I don't really play anything else. Yeah, that's about it. Just those 2 games.
Are you?
Forza.
Ooh, Forza is a
Forza.
good one. Are you like expecting any new game? Are you excited for any new games coming out soon, or are you not into like learning what's gonna come next?
I'm looking forward to the next season of Apex.
Ooh, when is that? When is that?
I think it's like in like a week, 2 weeks, something like that. They're gonna have like their first like completely black character come out.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Is it Little Knox X? Is that what
Is
they're
it
calling it?
if it was Fortnite probably, but with Apex they do it differently.
That's true. That's true.
I
What's it?
just hope it's not like anything political and they're just doing it because it's a badass thing.
Bro, he
I'm
is pretty badass.
I seen a little bit of him, but yeah.
I'm gonna say something controversial in this chat between all of us and the boys. When did you start liking Chick-fil-A? Because do you have an addiction to Chick-fil-A and Chris stopped going to Chick-fil-A?
Oh,
I don't
Chris,
know if
say
he
that
wants to.
story. Say
I've
that
been
story.
addicted to Chick-fil-A since before they came out against coming out.
Damn, you don't have to
Damn.
feel
Wait,
it.
what?
Damn.
What?
Oh, they're anti-gay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I get it. I
There
get
we
it.
go.
I get it.
We'll put that on TikTok. Don't worry about it.
So
I think
I,
Chris got it.
a lot of people don't know like the Chris story with Chick-fil-A and why he doesn't bother or just wants to hear anything about Chick-fil-A.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
it's
you
warranted.
so you know how Chick-fil-A like they pride themselves on their customer service, right? And one day, it was me and Dylan, both in mid Florida at the time. Uh, with some other group of friends, I was the one driving always at the school to go to lunch.
Mhm.
And one day we decide, oh, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A. go to Chick-fil-A. And before we go, I get on my phone and I download the Chick-fil-A app and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna order this, blah blah blah. Boom, order it. When we get there, I'm like, yo, I ordered on mobile, right? This is my order. And the lady's like, oh, that's weird. I don't see your order here. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I guess I'll just redo it, right? So I give her the order. Gives me the thing, blah blah blah. I leave, right? We eat, whatever. And a couple hours pass. And I check my bank account. I don't know. I don't remember why, but I did check it, and I saw that they charged me twice. Yeah. And then the next day I'm like, oh shit. All right, let's go to Chick-fil-A again. Go to Chick-fil-A. And I find the same lady and I'm like, yo, yesterday I got
remember
charged
you.
twice. Yeah. I got charged twice because of because of this. And she was like, "Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Let me talk to the manager." And then she talks to the manager, blah blah blah. He comes to me. He's like, "Yo, I'm so sorry." Or he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, "Yo, my bad, but because it was yesterday and not today, I can't do anything about it." And I'm like, What are you talking about? Why does that matter? Just give me the same shit again or whatever, and then I'll be
Exactly.
fine, and I'll just dip." And he was like, "No, you gotta go on the website and file a complaint." And I was like, "Serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, so," and then I was like, "All right, but know this." And I was like, I Karen'd up, bro, and I was pissed, and
I carried up.
yeah, and I was like, know this, bro. I'm the one always driving this group of fucking college students to this fucking Chick-fil-A, and I ain't coming back here. So ain't none of these dudes coming back here. And I fucking left.
Against our will, by the way.
Yeah.
Because we all wanted to go there, but he didn't want to go, so we couldn't.
Yeah,
Damn.
they'd be like, "Yo, Chick-fil-A." I'll be like, "Nope, not going."
I suffer all of you motherfuckers suffering.
Yeah. And then
Exactly.
the thing was, I filed the complaint on the website, and I got an email that like confirmed my thing, and I never got anything else. Like they never said anything. Like they never said, "Oh my bad," blah blah blah, gave me some shit or anything. Like nothing.
I've had like the complete opposite of that. Um, I've gotten so many free meals and like double meals by like making a complaint and then going to the place to get it fixed. So they'll fix the food, give me the food that I already took back, so I could give it to like one of my coworkers or whatever. Then they'll give me the food that they fixed for free, and then in the app they also sent me free food.
This man.
Up.
This man
I get
is
shit.
another
He has, like,
level of
22.
loyalty.
Yeah, no, he has like 22,000 points last time. Last
Damn.
time I was with him, bro. I think I'm at like 4,000. Like, bro, holy,
Yeah.
it takes some dedication.
My lifetime total right now is 25,240
Oh my
points.
god, dude. Yo, me and Andy been going recently, like kind of a lot, and I'm only at 850 points. That means you go every single day, like 2 or 3 times a day. 2 or 3
Dude,
times a day to get that.
I literally took my girlfriend there today.
Oh my god, this man is loyal. It's like, yo, you know how we plan dates for McDonald's? No, it's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Yo,
Damn.
Oh man,
when I
yo,
was little, I was scared of Bleach.
oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
because
what I
it
come
would
back
come
to.
on really, really late, and I would wake up in the middle of the night, and it's that one day that freaking it wasn't George Lopez jumping on a trampoline, so I would see it, and I was like, because like I was tiny, and then there's this big orange-haired kid swinging a sword, looking like a whole monster. I didn't have any context to it, so I was scared, and I turned off the TV. Had nightmares about him in his in his hollow form.
Wait,
Like it was bad.
wait. I thought you were scared of the monsters on that anime. Why are you scared of the dude with the sword? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Because he was in his hollow form. So like he was full on monster. He was hollowed out, and
Wait.
like
Yeah, his full on
yeah,
transformation
look up
from Hollow.
Ichigo hollowed.
Yeah, that
I
shit
think
could
those
like.
fights are badass.
Yeah, they
They
are.
really
The
were.
noise
The
of them
build up was
teleporting.
terrible, but like all of the movement was great.
Yeah.
You guys heard that?
Oh,
Bleach,
I can see that. I can see that.
Bleach is getting a continuation. They're gonna
Oh wow.
adapt. They're gonna adapt the a thousand year war, or something like that. I'm not sure too much about it, but I know they're gonna adapt like the last big arc of the manga, and they're gonna bring it into anime. I'm not sure if it's gonna come next year, but I'm pretty hype about it. Bleach, when I was younger, that shit was hype. That shit was like, damn, for its time of age. The animation was the perfect. The sounds, the story was not. The story was not as good as I thought it would be, but if I go back into it, but it was more of like it was action most of the time, and I really enjoy that type of anime. It's like kind of like my guilty pleasure.
Yep.
I can see why
When I
you were afraid of it. Now I just looked it up.
Dude had me so scared, bro. Cause I was like, what, like 5 when that was airing on actual TV, bro. To see that and not George Lopez on the T. Oh my god.
Was it airing on Toonami or Adult Swim by that time? I'm not. I don't remember. It was
It
like
was Adult Swim at that time.
yeah. I know. I remember
Yeah.
like it was between Toonami
Bro,
and
Makes
Toonami
sense.
was on
that
Saturday.
chicken TV
Little
robot
chicken,
chicken.
robot
Ooh,
chicken.
robot
Bro,
chicken.
that
Yo,
was the fuel of my nightmares, the bane of my waking hours. I was, oh, that
I
was such a
love that.
creepy time.
I love them. Robot
I
chicken was
wish the
fun.
kids of this like new generation would have woken up to that. Then they would shut up about Tide Pods and cinnamon and all that, and they would just be like, "Yep, that show scared me too." Like salad fingers, when that was a thing,
Oh
that was
my
scary.
gosh. Okay, that one, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Watch it on
Oh,
YouTube.
whatever.
So
Oh,
Like
it's
watch it.
on
Watch it on
with
YouTube.
me and
Oh,
Michael, we stopped having like cable, like cable TV. So we didn't experience like any of like a lot of the the shows that people see on TV. A lot of it was Netflix or just anime. So
almost.
maybe we missed out on some of it.
We didn't. I don't feel like by that time we didn't miss too much because we also had like remember King of the Hill, bro. We'll be at
Oh
freaking
yeah,
like on weekends. We'll be at a Cuban party or a Hispanic party, and then they'll have the TV on in background. They have like Cartoon Network, and then by the time it like turns to the clock, it's like around 9 or 10. I don't know what time it was when it turned, and then it's turned to Adult Swim. And you just hear the King of the Hill freaking theme song. I'm like, it's time of the day. It's the time of the night to hear that shit all over again. It's like the George Lopez of cartoon.
facts.
I sell
Shout
propane
out
and
to the
propane
old
accessories.
Nickelodeon, Nicktoons.
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah.
Bro, do you know what was night fuel for me? Or freaking nightmare fuel for me? Um, have you guys ever seen South Park?
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Of
yeah.
course. Richard, have you seen it?
But yeah,
A little bit? Okay. Do you guys remember that episode? I think it was like a Christmas episode with those like the cute little animals, but they're like actually like satanic and like demonic, and like they're trying to
Teletubby,
like huh?
you said
Teletubby,
Teletubbies.
Teletubby. I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no, no. It
no.
was in South Park.
The
It was in
Gremlins?
South Park. No,
Gremlins?
no,
Was it a
no.
spin-off of Gremlins?
It was the I don't remember. It was like the little critters or some shit. But anyways, they were trying to like summon like the Antichrist or some shit, and like at one point they just started like I think they started like either killing each other or like trying to like sacrifice a lamb or some shit. That I remember seeing that as a kid at someone's house because I wasn't
Oh
allowed to
my
watch like
god.
freaking South Park or whatever. But I saw
Yeah.
that and like I couldn't sleep for
Was
the
it
entire night,
was it
Did you
or
have
like
a
called
the
lamb?
entire week.
what's it called?
Christmas critter. Yeah.
Christmas,
Woodland,
yeah.
yeah.
Woodland Critter. I saw that on.
Yes,
I feel like I saw that on YouTube, and I was like, "Yo, this is fucked up. That's
yeah.
scary."
The
I
the
was like, "What the
funniest
fuck is
part,
this?"
that's the only episode that's like that. Like,
I was
there's
like,
nothing else
Oh
like scary
yeah,
about South Park, bro. And then like
I remember
that was
this.
the only episode I saw, and it was that one fucking freaked me
Damn,
out.
I can't believe how that show's not canceled. Like
True.
how how society is now and all
Yeah.
the jokes. And Family Guy was
Simpsons
great
too.
for that. Family Guy is really good at walking the borders of that. Like,
Not anymore.
well,
Family Guy bent the knee.
like
Yeah.
I feel like back then Family Guy made a lot of jokes where it's my humor, but a lot of these fucking teenagers or whatever, that offended me, that offended that other person, and we gotta cancel it. No, and it's
What about The
stupid.
Simpsons too, though?
Simpsons is
Yeah.
OG. I don't think that could ever be canceled,
Bro, with how much they've already like predicted and all of that, like
bro.
why has like that upper echelon of whoever's controlling everything not pulled their plug already? Like
Uh,
who is controlling The Simpsons? Let's get down
Dude.
to it.
So I heard this. We're talking about the Simpsons. So apparently, uh, the Simpsons. You know how it? Right, I checked it out right now. It's 703 episodes. So
damn.
apparently,
It's catching up
you
to
know,
One Piece.
have you seen how they have never aged? You know how they look the same,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff like that. Apparently, it's in the Simpsons world. It's only been 11 days. So you
What?
know
The
how
fuck?
How?
each episode is like 20 20 something minutes or whatever.
Mhm.
Apparently they all add up to the 703, episodes, like minutes all combined.
What?
Let me see if I
Yo,
could
you,
look it up.
Is there a
Simpson
day and night cycle in
yo,
the episodes
yeah,
now?
explain.
I'm not
Yo.
trying to remember. I heard it somewhere, and I was questioning it because it makes sense. It's like it's been like almost 20 years of the Simpsons, and like they still like they don't age.
Of course,
Simpsons.
they're
They're
cartoons.
cartoons.
They're cartoons. They're not
What
supposed
I
to
know,
age
but they
the whole
don't
time.
Family
grow.
Guy.
They don't grow like the kids don't
The-
grow.
Yeah,
Even
because it's a
Family Guy.
cartoon. Have you? Yeah, like as well, you can question Family Guy. That's just more of
Uh,
like.
With Rick and Morty, they do some aging.
what's
eh,
that?
Yeah.
Theory.
I feel like Rick and Morty is more of like how would you say it's more of a damn I forgot the definition. It's more like a modern cartoon in a sense of dark humor and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So they
they
can do
have a
more
lot more
of
third wall there too.
yeah. I know that what's it called? I know Rick and Morty is like the funniest show ever. Like that shit has dark humor to the point to the extreme, and I'm
It's
just
so
like,
bad.
and it's like so bad, and then you just laughing your ass off, and then you try to get people into Rick and Morty, and it's like it's kind of hard sometimes because some people don't have that type of
People
humor,
can't handle it.
and they people can easily get offended by freaking Rick and Morty
It's
easily.
Pickle Rick.
Ah, motherfucker.
I
Fucking
can't
shit.
find it, but
Oh,
whenever I find it, I'll definitely share with you guys the Simpsons theory or whatever.
I have one question for Richard.
Is
This is
there?
a very, very, very serious question.
Is it about Amazon?
Wait, what happened with Amazon?
Oh,
My boy.
so
Okay.
yesterday it was my like third day delivering with Amazon, and they
Oh,
sent me to the butt crack of Florida in terms of like Hicktown, bro. Like I don't even know where I was. I was going down dirt road after dirt road, and
Bithlo?
during my training, what?
Bithlo?
No, it's like Oviedo-ish, Sanford-ish, somewhere around
Ah, okay.
there. Yeah, like in the yee yee place, you know. And during my training, they warned me, do not go down Little Fawn Lane. It's a sand pit. You're gonna get stuck. And I said, okay, bet. I got that. Little Fawn Lane, avoid at all costs. No problem. So then they call me while I'm on my route. Hey, just a reminder, between your stop 44 and 45, it's trying to route you through Little Fawn Lane. Don't do it. I took my break. I went down the highway all the way around Little Fawn Lane, and then I went to finish my route back where I started, and it put me through Tall Deer Road,
oh
which turned
my.
into Little Fawn Lane from the other side. Unbeknownst to me, so I'm like, yup, I'm chilling. I look at the map real fast, make sure I'm not going to Little Fawn Lane. I'm like, all right, bet this one's called Tall Deer. I'm solid. Start going down this slope. I'm like, this is a little steep. And then at the bottom
Damn.
of the slope, I see nothing but sand.
Oh
And I'm like,
Wow.
my god.
ah, crap. Cause it's already a dirt road, but like there was no rocks to like for the car to truck to roll on. I was gonna step on, but like I hit it. I'm like, all right, only one thing to do, floor it. I buried myself,
Oh
and
my
then
god.
they call me. Literally, the moment I get stuck, they call me. They're like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "I've had better days. I really have." And they're like, "What happened? You stayed out a little fun, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like right around there. Like I'm supposed to be turning near there. I didn't get quite down there, but I'm on." And I zoom in. No, I'm here. And they're like, "All right, you got 10 minutes to figure it out. If not, we're gonna have to call Tom to go get you." And Tom's like the big boss because he has his truck and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do?" He said, "Well, which truck are you in?" And I'm like, "One of the white ones." So they're like, "Okay, hit the tow haul button, cut the wheel all the way to the side, floor it." I tried it, went deeper. They said,
Oh my
"Rock it
god.
back and forth while you do it." Nothing. Tried in reverse. I said, "Reverse? There's more sand behind me." They're like, "Do what you can. We'll call back in 10." I said, "All right." They hung up on me. So I'm putting it forward, reverse, forward, reverse. I'm swinging this way, I'm swinging this way, I'm swinging this way. And then in reverse, it started to catch. And it started inching back a little bit. I was like, all right, bet. I cut it all the way to the right. I pull it, and it grabs on. It shoots me back a little bit. And then I straighten out this way, and then it starts digging again, and I go right back this way. And it's digging, 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 and then it grabs and it jerks me back over. And then I went like super, super crooked, got stuck on the side of the road, which had a big mound of sand. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. This dude pulls up behind me at the top of the hill, big red truck. I'm like, hey. He's like, come on, man. You gotta go around the other way, blah, blah, some huckleberry, whatever the heck, like his accent. How is she? Yeah, turn around, yeah. And I was
Oh my
like,
god.
Gosh.
huh? And he was like, all right, let me just hook this up right here and pull you down. I gotta go home. I was like, yes, sir. So we hook it up. He tries to pull. His rope breaks. I'm like, thanks for trying, sir. He's like, yeah, you can. And he dips on out of there
Yum, yum,
backwards.
yum.
Yeah, crazy. So then it starts to rain. And I'm like, oh, this day's getting better. Let's see if it turns into quicksand. And I just die. Like, forget about it, you know? So I'm waiting. I got my blinkers on. And then this big truck comes up from like the house that's, I could see other houses in the distance. So this big ass truck pulls up, starts reversing to the front of me. I want to call this man Bob.
Wow.
Right? He is the manifestation of Bob energy. He gets out of his truck in his blue jeans, sandals, no shirt, beer belly, tanned, white mullet with gray
Belt.
streaks in it, no belt,
No belt.
unbuttoned. His belly holds it up, bud.
Ass cheeks out.
Just
That
barely.
crack, that little crack.
Just a little bit of ventilation, you feel me?
Yeah.
His GPU be working extra heavy. Anyways, I said Chevy hard. I think his truck was a Chevy. I don't know. But he's like, you know how many people I pull out of here? I was like, it ain't gonna be me, boss. Long story short, he couldn't pull me out. My boss shows up in the other side of the truck. We hook it up. This dude goes back to his house, comes back with a shovel. He's like, look, we gotta dig you out a little bit. And he's in there digging. Like, he steps all the way into the weeds and stuff. And he's just shoot, smoking his cigarette. Just shoot. And I was like, thank God he's doing it because I never would have done it. And it was literally the worst experience of my life. And I'm not looking forward to getting back to work tomorrow morning, but it is what it is. Anybody that drives anything heavier than a Toyota Prius, do not go down Little Fawn Lane or Tall Deer Drive in Florida.
Oh
Moral
my
of the story.
god. That turned into like something I was gonna ask, like something so different turned into like, what the fuck are we listening to? Oh
It was
my
so bad,
god. I don't even know if I should even ask that question anymore.
What was the question?
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask a funny question. I was gonna ask, why did you encourage my brother to drop out of college, and why did you drop out of college yourself?
Look at the return on the investment. All right. Anybody interested in business? There's a couple words you want to learn, and one of them is going to be ROI, which is return on investment. How much money are you getting back for how much money you're putting into a specific venture? Whether it be knowledge, whether it be building a skill, whether it be getting assets, whether it be getting liabilities, so on and so forth. Return on investment will show you whether or not something is legitimately an asset or legitimately a liability. Look at all the stats and regulations, this, that, the next thing. Run all the numbers, crunch all the numbers. If you look at the majority of college degrees, not many people have jobs right now. If you look at the majority of college degrees, not many people are getting out with any sort of income in a comparable enough position to be able to pay off of their student loans anytime soon. So they're starting out with a huge handicap in terms of debt. So that's going to mess up their chances for buying houses and cars and stuff like that, because your credit is affected by how much debt you already have out in your name. So they're never going to get past 720 at best with pristine credit practices with terrible, terrible credit ratings based off of student loans. So in terms of all of your life, credit can mess it up. I mean, college can mess it up. But when you look at it, specific majors, you don't really need to go to college for. They're going to ask you for experience at the end of the day. A piece of paper isn't going to show, oh, I understand how to help somebody fix their wash. Oh, I know how to understand percent this, that, the next thing, the accounting software that I got experience with working with Crayola versus, oh, I took a class on the accounting software. But do you know the real life applications? Do you know the real life of this, that, the next thing? Yeah, they can get someone straight out of college and train them. But if you come with the value, oh, you don't have to train me that much. You just show me how you guys do it here, and I'll be right on it. Oh, I might be able to actually improve on your system. Now you're adding value. Now you're worth more to them than that piece of paper that somebody spent 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 years for, you know? So in terms of college, there's certain degrees like medical field, 100% there's a good ROI on that. They will actually make their money back because there's never going to be a job shortage for health. Everybody that exists now in one way, shape, or another either is going to need a shot, a suture, or some sort of stent shoved up their ass for whatever you don't know happened to you. You know, they're going to do a biopsy of your booty hole or put a super huge camera up there you don't want to deal with, but that's not something that you can do without a degree. So those jobs are always going to be there. The the cameras, the sonograms, all that takes a degree, blah, blah, blah. But when you look at something like social studies or civil rights, history things, stuff like that, there's not much that's going to be able to pay you what you just took out in loans for that schooling. Music degrees as well. Unless you become like a hit star, which like 85% of the people enrolled, you will never hear about them besides on their certificate and graduation day. Like they're never making that money back. They got a dead end job, they got 2 dead end jobs, something. But they're not gonna have a career out of that degree. So anybody that's debating college, make sure it's something that's actually gonna be able to pay you back and there's a job security for it in the future. Make sure there's not gonna be something digital that's gonna take over. Make sure there's no room for a robot to take that job before you get there, because now that's going to drive the need down for you with your little piece of paper and your stack of debt. So make sure you don't just run into the rat race because everybody's going to college. Don't follow what everybody does. At the end of the day, a lot of successful people literally only do the opposite of what everybody does, and they turn out great. But don't just do that either, because then you could just mess yourself up.
Yeah.
Always be smart about what you're doing, you know?
And even with that question, like the reason why I did drop out, and most of it is true what what Richie said, but for me was it school wasn't my calling. It wasn't my calling at all. I knew I wanted to do something that could help a lot of people. I'm very I like I like making other people feel good. So if I'm able to give, hey, Hey, stop it. Both of you.
Yeah.
Both
Me
of
and Richard
you.
thought the exact same thing.
Hey, I like to
Damn.
make people feel good. So if I'm able to give them something, and that makes them smile or laugh,
Damn.
stop.
Stop
It
it.
helps.
He said,
So
"Yeah, you
for
do."
yeah, you do. Hey, that was between me and you, okay? But
Oh,
a lot of it was like realizing it and just I've in these past months I've just been working on myself, getting to know myself a lot more, and it's like, bro, everybody, it's like business was my calling because everybody in my family on business and still are doing business, and they have been successful in business, and it's like, don't tell me to go to school if you never done it, but you know you doing business that you've been so everybody in my family has been so successful in business. Why can't I go down that road? And like realizing it now, I'm super blessed in the position I am, and I know that I'm able to do it. Other than my mindset, I have the support of my family, and even now more than ever, just I have guidance from successful people in my family that have built a business from the ground up, and I know that I'm able to do it. And especially even the people around me, I like it. It's a different. I keep my circle super small, and the mindset and the conversations that we have is way different if I was in school. I feel like I was a lot different than a lot of people in in my grade. A lot of people wanted to party, wanted to do all these things. Bro, I the only thing I wanted to do in my senior year was be at the gym and grind because I wanted to be state champion. Now the only thing I'm doing is just I'll be in my room creating and just trying to become better. And what can I produce? What can I create? And it's just like people my age don't have the mindset that I have, and that's why all of my friends are older than me because they have a different. They already did the partying or whatever, but they want something out of life. They want to build something, and that's why I like people around me. They want to build something bigger than them. They're not here to just party and all these things. That bothers me in a sense because you're partying, like you're partying, and you're not, you don't care for anything else. You're enjoying yourself, whatever, and you don't want to build something for yourself. So that's one reason I like I like the lifestyle that I'm living now and the lifestyle that I'm going to achieve. So what we like to do, before we end the podcast, we like to play a game, and I recently started switching it up, and I really like this one. It's called siblings or dating. Okay, so the first one, um, let me know when you guys got it up. That first one, man.
that
I
one's
They
hard.
look like siblings.
You think siblings?
They look like siblings.
They
You
got
think so?
they both have the Jim Carrey lips.
I think they're dating, bro. I
I
really
think
think they're
they're.
dating.
I
I
think
feel like they're siblings, man, because they look
So
so.
sibling, and then what do you
Mm,
got, Dylan?
I think they're dating.
What about
yeah.
you, Chris?
Uh, I think they're dating.
You see,
Damn.
okay, dating. Let's see. Ready?
What is it?
They're dating. Let's go.
Bro, they look
Let's
Let's go.
go.
so. Oh my god. The
The
I'm
the
shook.
second
that's
one. The second one. This is risky. They're both blondes. They both got that like
that
blue
smirk.
eyes.
Yeah, that smirk and smile the same way face. Shit.
Siblings.
The way they're taking pictures, I really think they're siblings.
200% siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
Yeah,
I go with
siblings.
siblings. There's no way they're
Siblings.
dating, bro.
Siblings.
Siblings.
Siblings. All right,
Yeah, I
ready?
swear to God,
Their
if they're
their
dating.
their eyebrows are just as thick as each other's.
Are you
True.
ready?
What
What?
is it?
What?
They're what?
They're
Say it.
dating.
What? Oh my
All right.
Behold
god.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah. Why can't they be both?
Bro,
Exactly.
they look
That's
so alike.
so
Even the
wrong.
face
That's
feature, bro.
It's
so
so
wrong.
right to
Sure.
them.
Oh my god.
Look so
I
fucking
the next
Alabama.
one. Ooh, this one is. I
Bro, I
feel.
want to say dating, but watch me be wrong for this time too.
I feel like with okay, if I had a sister, would I take a picture with her like this? I don't think I'll ever.
Why
I'm
not?
not a picture person, so I don't think I'll.
Bro, I can't put my sister's face that close to mine.
I feel the same way, bro. With
I'm
like
gonna leave it
Evelyn, I
at
can't do
dating.
it.
Yeah, I'll say
Uh,
dating.
I'll go with dating because I've been going with
I'll
siblings too
go with
much.
sibling. I go with
Sibling.
sibling.
I've been going with siblings too
Sibling.
much, so dating.
All right, ready?
Alright.
Ready?
One,
What
two,
is it?
three.
Go.
Dating. You know what?
Thank
I was just
God.
trying to go against the
No.
odds.
Just
Alright,
one.
we got another one. Ooh, no, this
Got
has to be
to.
siblings.
Siblings. Straight up
100%
siblings.
curly hair,
That one's
100.
same
sibling, yeah.
eyes,
And the way
lips,
they
Happy
same.
siblings.
the way they spread apart, like fuck, I don't
Yeah.
want to be in this picture with
What?
this.
What? I
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna say something else.
Just
Chris.
dating, bro. Dating.
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 Alright, ready?
Damn.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going dating all the way.
What?
What is it? What is it?
They're dating.
Oh my god, bro.
That's
What?
cap.
What?
That's cap. Definitely
Sweet
cap.
home Alabama. Shit, that one's super close. All right, last one of the day. Ooh, I like the little style that they have.
Wait,
Wait,
a little too high.
I
would
feel
you,
like
would you,
that's
yeah,
dating.
yeah, you think
Dating.
so?
Dating. I
The
think
hand
dating.
movement.
All
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
Would you-
Dating.
Wait,
Bro,
if you were,
that hand's riding up a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
lot of
dating.
If you look
A
at
lot
it,
of it. If they're siblings,
I'm gonna
it's
go with
literally
siblings.
it's
They're
riding up
dating.
a little bit,
They're
bro.
dating.
I'm gonna
They're
go with
gotta have
siblings
it.
for one reason. He's not smiling.
Damn. But
If-
wait.
Have you ever been in a happy relationship?
Yeah, Andy.
Never been in a relationship ever, bro. Come on, that was hurtful.
All right then.
My bad, my bad. All right, 3,
Chris.
2, 1.
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
I'm done. They're dating.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
I was gonna
Thank
say.
Damn.
you.
I was gonna say.
Thank you.
Oh my god, yo, that
Bro,
was
you
fun.
can't put your hand there if you're not dating, bro. Like,
I was about to say, I'm like,
it's
yeah,
riding, it's riding up.
Oh,
Like,
Alabama.
it's like,
Dude,
Oh my
Auntie
god.
Annie would come and beat your ass. All right.
yeah, exactly.
That was
Well,
fun. That was fun.
that was the game for the day. Again, thank you, Richie, for hopping on. We appreciate you for coming on. I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching the podcast. Remember, we have podcast every week, and we're gonna be adding a little twist to it. We're gonna be adding another podcast, so you'll be seeing us twice a week. Also check out our second channel where we post clips of the podcast and our TikToks. So everything will be down in the description. Anybody else got something to say before we go?
Subscribe.
Yeah. Before I give it a thumbs up.
Trey Young should have been on the Magic.
One Piece is the best anime ever.
Doubt.
I like bleaching and all this.